Hello, everybody, and welcome to Silky Intuitive. So, what I'm doing here is a very, very, very early morning reading here in Chicagoland. Um, my third night of insomnia. And so, while I was up, I decided to do Friday's reading for you right now. The signs were there that it was time. And oh, by the way, guys, anyone who contacted me concerned about me, thank you very much, about yesterday's reading. Um, for those of you who had concerns because of emotional my emotional state, it's nothing to be concerned about. As a empathic channel, it happens. It happens. It's just one of the hazards of the job. I don't think that's going to happen, but what is going to happen is I'm going to drop the cards. Okay. All right. And you know what? He already showed up once before today. Um, the Page of Swords. Maybe you're waiting for word. Maybe you're waiting for clarity to come around a situation in your life, waiting for answers. You could just be expecting good news today, maybe. Maybe you're expecting a visitor. Something is coming your way. All right, I think. And we've also got the King of Wands. Maybe this is who you're waiting for today. So some of you may be waiting for a visitor, or maybe you are expecting to be focused on your passions, your desires, your drive, your direction in life on Friday. Now, I know it's dark. Just roll with it, guys. Just roll with it. It's too early for artificial lighting, so the lights are low. Justice. Well, we have another air sign energy here. She talks about the right and the wrong, correcting what has been wrongfully done. So maybe some of you have to go to court. Some of you may be seeing a doctor for clarity, because this is what she represents, clarity. With the King of Wands here, you may be seeking some element of clarity around your passions, your desires, the things that you are driven to accomplish. Okay, all right, let's see what we've got here. The Knight of Swords. This is actually communication that brings clarity. We're absolutely looking for the truth in the situation. Now we have the Emperor. Can be talking about your boss. Maybe you're having a conversation with your boss today and you don't expect that it's going to go terribly well. We have the Devil here. Are some of you getting ready to sever your connection with a job that you're in right now? Maybe you're looking to become your own boss. We have this really ugly kind of bad element here in the mix. On Friday, he can talk about a situation where you're maybe obsessed with it. Maybe this is what you're driven by, is this negative feeling. I think that with the hastiness of the Knight of Swords next to the Justice card. I really think that whoever is considering splitting with something important, you feel like you're righting a wrong. This devil energy is really negative and really heavy, though, and I'm not truly convinced that it is a struggle. See? Okay. For some of you, this is competition. Obsessing over some sort of a competition. Now, I'm going to say this. Here in the U.S., we are going through what they call, I think it's March Madness. Right. Well, go Northwestern. Okay. We may be talking to obsession around this competitive event that's getting ready to happen in the States. It's huge here. And here in this part of Illinois where I live, particularly, we're not far from Northwestern University. And so the energy here is really high about this very rigorous competition that Northwestern, by the way, first time at the dance. It is so exciting. But on the other hand, if you're gambling, if you are waging money on this event, on any of the events, the Five of Pentacles. Now let's get away from the Big Ten and let's talk about your day-to-day and your finances. Now, where this position is concerned, this job energy that's coming through for me, I'm pretty sure that someone out there has been asking for a pay raise, a promotion, an increase of some kind. And I think for some of you, it feels like you and your office mates are competing with one another for one stinking raise. It's almost as if the boss walked into the office and said, I'm giving out a raise next week. The best for performance wins the award. So I feel there's a competitive edge around this need for more. I think you're a hard worker. You're masterful at what you do. And I think you really do see that the only justice in the situation is that increase, that big step up that puts you in a different tax bracket. But I think your boss here is really very resistant, tight, stingy, greedy. Greedy. Did I mention greedy? Okay. So we've got the Three of Cups. That means maybe you'll be successful. Now, the Eight of Wands can talk about the rate of speed which something happens. Okay. The Three of Swords. I have a plan. If your plan is to confront the boss about all of your hard work and the fact that you need a pay raise on Friday, you may go into his office feeling very confident, very good, but very quickly you may be very disappointed. Remember, I'm getting the message we're talking about a very devilish kind of energy. Obsessed, sure, but probably with money, their own greed. And so for someone who is approaching for that increase, that promotion, maybe it's the entire office confronting this emperor figure. I just heard that you think there's power in numbers. I think this is possibly an office situation where there hasn't been a pay increase in a very long time. You guys have been holding out, and the devil is not paying his dues. And there's going to be some disappointment around a confrontation that somebody thinks they're having on Friday. Again, this is a day in a life. It may not be talking exactly to you. If this is talking about a love relationship, even though the only the only card here that would say that is this one and this, the celebration, or the feeling that you're moving positively forward with an idea. But again, there's this really kind of rushed disappointment around the desire to make this action happen. Pardon me, morning voice. All right. And the Two of Pentacles. Balance. And the Magician. Well, well, well. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. So Spirit is saying there may be a solution here for this problem. If you all gang up on this boss, employer, manager, whoever it is, if you gang up on this person, you're going to freeze yourselves out. But if you send in the magician, the spokesman, the one person who you know above everybody, if somebody can get it accomplished, it's this person. He uses all of his energy. He's very much into self-promotion. If anybody in this group can make this happen, the balance, who can really accomplish this step up financially, for whoever this group is, I feel, that is wanting to confront, I think that you're going to send in the right person to speak for the group. It's best to open with a negotiator. And that's really the place where you need to start with this person. You're going after your desires, but maybe you've been going after it the wrong way. If you isolate him with your best player, see how that ball game analogy came in there? Send in your best man, your strongest player, the smartest one of the group, the one who you know can charm the birds right out of the trees. You send in the big guns, okay, to make this situation plausible. Now, I'm going to just grab a quick clarifier. Do we need a clarifier? Yes, we do. First, we need a clarifier on this Five of Pentacles. Oh, goodness. The Five of Pentacles. We've got the Malinconia. The dwelling on the past, maybe dwelling on a situation that has just kind of been bad for a while, and that's around finances for whoever this is. Finances have had you in kind of a really rough place. But we have the Consolante Sorpresa, which means that there is really great, pretty promising reward that comes from this confrontation. So I do think for this particular group of employees, I do see that even though times have been bad, I do see you're going to pick the right person to represent your group. And that even though it may not be as big as you want it to be, or as much as you feel it should be, I still think something is going to start happening around this, and this group of people is going to start seeing some results. Now, I want to look at the Three of Swords, please. Fortuna, the fortune, the l'amica, the friend, and the despair. This is a group of people who have really not been treated terribly well on the job. There's a lot of disappointment around this scenario. Maybe it was really time for serious changes to happen. Maybe you've been without insurance benefits, or maybe sales had been down in the past, but methinks that things are getting better for you and for this group of friends who have been disappointed by the flow of fortune from the situation. But I do see that there are changes coming for this group. And how about a clarification for the conclusion? And then we'll draw a daily guidance from the angels. One, two, three. All right, what have we got here? La vecchia signora, sospiri, and the disgrazia. Situation is definitely going to take a drastic turn. If you're in a bad situation, it's going to take that drastic turn for the better. We've got La Vecchia Signora. This is a situation that has been ongoing, and she is long-awaited change. And the Sospiri says that this is what you've been anticipating. It's what you've been waiting for to come through. And so for someone on Friday, it looks like a group of people may be getting some good news about some changes within their office space that they have been asking for. And I really love that for whoever this is. I'm not doing any information on the basketball games, by the way. I'm not doing a bracket. They make my head spin. So I'm not even considering a bracket. But I think the energy might be good. Somebody's going to be desperately disappointed at the end of the Northwestern game. And I hate to think it's Northwestern because this long-awaited change is sitting there. But that is change for the better. This is a situation that has to end. So, guys, if you're a Northwestern fan, maybe Northwestern will win. We're really rooting big for our hometown guys. And we love the fact that Julia Louis-Dreyfus and I think his name is Rich Hall, uh, their son is on the team. And it's really very exciting. Okay, now I'm done yapping here. I'm trying to grab our angel guidance. I don't know. Looks like they may be on the road to the Big Ten. Here we go. Trustworthy guidance. Now I gotta get my candle closer here. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving the support from the angels for everything that you need related to this idea. So, meditate on it. But I think the real task here is finding the right person to represent you all on this trip to wellness, trip to well-being, trip to fortune, better future. There you go, guys. Now, if you're looking for a reading just meant for you, reach out to me through my webpage. I'll get back to you with the proper invoicing, and we'll get that going. I don't have an automatic pay button. I want to contact you. I want to reach out to you personally. That's the way I do business. The automatic pay buttons, I think that I just feel that it's a lot of pressure. To me, it feels like a pressure situation. I like to do things in an old-fashioned, natural way. Okay, if you want to take a look at love readings and energy readings, focusing on all 12 signs, those you're going to find over at my Vimeo channel. Now, next week, I'm working on those videos. We're finally going to add some energy videos to the library. It's been, about 6 months since I've done that. So now we're going to move into some new energy readings, and those, again, at my Vimeo channel. So, take care of yourselves, one another. Good luck on this achievement. I hope it works out for you all. And until tomorrow, when I have my reading for the weekend, everybody take care and peace.